Political memoirs are rarely just about the past. They're about shaping the future. They serve as both a record and a roadmap, offering insight into the minds of those who have shaped our nation's most pivotal moments. These books are often written with an eye toward legacy, but also as a way to influence the ongoing political conversation. Kamala Harris's new book, 107 Days, is a prime example of this tradition. It's not just a recounting of events, but a carefully crafted narrative designed to resonate with both supporters and critics alike. Released less than a year after her 2024 presidential defeat, it offers a candid look at the campaign's final, high-pressure months. Harris pulls back the curtain on the emotional and strategic roller coaster that defined her run, revealing the behind-the-scenes moments that rarely make headlines. But this isn't just a post-mortem, it's a strategic move to reframe her legacy and influence the Democratic Party's direction. Harris uses the memoir to highlight her values, her vision for the country, and the lessons she believes the party must learn moving forward. The title refers to the critical stretch of the general election, a period packed with tough decisions and personal challenges. These 107 days were a crucible, testing not only Harris's political instincts, but also her resilience and ability to adapt under pressure. Now, free from campaign constraints, Harris is speaking openly, explaining her choices, sharing vulnerabilities, and sparking debate about the party's future. She addresses missteps, celebrates small victories, and invites readers to see the human side of political life. Political insiders are dissecting every word, searching for clues about 2028. Every anecdote and reflection is being analyzed for hints about her next move and whether she's positioning herself for another run or a new role within the party. The book's timing is no accident. The party is soul-searching after a painful loss, and Harris's account forces Democrats to confront tough questions about identity, strategy, and leadership. Her perspective is already fueling conversations about what comes next for the party and the country. 107 Days isn't just a memoir, it's a forward-looking statement that's already shaping the next chapter of American politics. As readers and pundits alike pore over its pages, Harris's story is becoming a touchstone for debates about the future of leadership in America. One of the book's biggest bombshells? It's a revelation that rewrites what many thought they knew about the 2020 campaign's inner workings. Harris's first choice for running mate wasn't Tim Walz, it was Pete Buttigieg. This surprising detail sheds new light on the dynamics between the Democratic Party's rising stars. She writes about her deep respect for Buttigieg's intellect and communication skills, calling him an ideal partner. Harris describes how their shared vision and mutual admiration made him a natural fit for her ticket. The idea of a Harris-Buttigieg ticket was real, but political realities intervened. Party leaders and strategists weighed in, and the calculus shifted as the campaign evolved. Harris describes a moment of shared disappointment, hinting at the personal and strategic calculations behind the scenes. Both leaders had to set aside personal hopes for the sake of broader party unity. By revealing this, she not only elevates Buttigieg's status, but also reshapes her own narrative. It's a move that highlights her willingness to recognize talent and build alliances. This rare glimpse into the VP selection process is a calculated move, positioning Buttigieg as a president-in-waiting and giving him a powerful endorsement as the next election cycle begins. It's a story that could influence the future of Democratic leadership. Why didn't Harris pick Buttigieg? The question lingered in political circles and among voters, sparking debates about what truly drives decisions at the highest levels of American politics. Her answer is blunt. We were already asking a lot of America to accept a black woman married to a Jewish man. Harris knew her candidacy itself was historic, and that every additional layer of difference could become a new battleground in the fight for acceptance. Adding an openly gay man to the ticket she felt was too risky. The fear wasn't just about losing votes, but about overwhelming voters with too much change at once, risking backlash in a deeply divided nation. Harris's memoir exposes the harsh calculus of identity in presidential politics, balancing bold choices with electoral math. Every decision is weighed, not just for its symbolism, but for its potential to win or lose crucial states. She admits wanting to ignore the risks, to make a statement that defied expectations, but ultimately decided the stakes were too high for experimentation. The choice of Tim Walz, a white Midwestern governor, was about maximizing appeal in key states, especially those that could tip the balance in a close election. Harris's honesty forces a national conversation about prejudice, progress, and the realities of building a winning coalition. Her story challenges us to confront the limits of representation and the difficult trade-offs leaders must make to win. Harris's revelations didn't go unnoticed. DNC Vice Chair Shasti Conrad called Harris's praise for Buttigieg a door-opener for his 2028 ambitions, signaling party leadership support. Buttigieg responded with optimism, disagreeing with Harris's assessment and insisting voters care more about results than identity. This exchange boosts Buttigieg's profile and frames him as a forward-looking leader. Meanwhile, Harris positions herself as both a kingmaker and a potential contender. The book's release has jump-started the 2028 primary conversation, giving Democrats a head start in defining their next generation of leaders. As the dust settles, the Democratic Party faces a defining choice: stick with pragmatic strategy or embrace bold, barrier-breaking leadership. Harris's book has thrust this debate into the spotlight, with Buttigieg now an early frontrunner, thanks to her endorsement. Other big names, including Harris herself, may join the race, setting up a contest of competing visions. 107 days lets Harris reclaim her agency, recasting herself as a thoughtful leader, not just a defeated candidate. The conversations sparked by her memoir are crucial for the party's future. The next chapter of the Democratic story has begun, and it started with Harris's 107 days.